So the first thing I want to do is I want to have equations of all 11 of my line segments. And in order to do that, I need to have the endpoints. For example, on number 1, which is right here, that spot right there, I have the points 2, 5, and 5, 1. And then on number 2, for example, I have the points 5, 1 and 8, 1. Number 3 happens to have the points 8, 1 and 7. Looks to me like 7, negative 2. And finally, number 4 there, I have 7, negative 2. And let's see, that would be 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 2, 3. So the next one would be 3, negative 4. So again, these are the points that I'm looking to get. That's the first point, second point, third point, fourth point, and fifth point. And I need 2 points to make a line. So for line number 1, I have to have those 2 points. And how I'm going to write the equation for line number 1 is I'm going to use the general equation y minus y1 equals slope x minus x1. Desmos won't accept it with the y minus y for what we are going to be doing with it. So I'm going to make sure and bring that y1 over there. So I technically have y equals slope x minus x1 plus y. So for example, the first one here, I'm going to have y equals, my slope is going to be change in y over change in x. So it's 1 minus 5 over 5 minus 2, which gives me negative 4 over 3. So negative 4 over 3, x, and I just pick one of the points. If I pick 2, 5, it's going to be x minus 2, and then a plus 5 over there. And I do that for each one of these lines. So I happen to have my first 4 lines. And as I go in here to set up my integrals, you would have to set up a line for each one of the, or you have to set up equations for each one of the lines, and I would have those all on one page. Please have them orderly. Notice I'm showing you how I found slope. Notice that you can actually read my equations, and that's what I'm expecting from you. As we go through here, then I'm going to, the next thing I will do is I need to split up my area. And so I need to go and figure out how I'm going to split up this area. For example, I have to go and split it up where all of the top minus bottoms change. So sometimes they're at points and sometimes they're halfway in between the points. Once I have that, now I'm going to find my area. So since I don't have the equations for A, B, C at the beginning, but I do have equations towards the end there, I am going to set up equation G to find area G. So area G is this one right there. Okay, in order to find area G, I have to find the integral value. It is going to be top equation minus bottom equation. My top equation is negative 4/3 x minus 2 plus 5. So negative 4/3 x minus 2 plus 5. And then I'm going to subtract the bottom equation, which for G is going to be number 4, which is minus 2/5 x minus 7 minus 2. This is all in terms of dx, so I need to have made dx there. I have to have a far left x and a far right x. My far left x is going to be the point right here. So this is as far left as I can go, which makes it 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it goes to 3. So x is 3. The far right value is going to be this, either this value or this value, but it is the x value, so it doesn't matter, which will be 5. And so my setup here is going to go from 3 to 5. And I just have to remember when I put this in Desmos that I also have to make sure to have some nice parentheses around here, or it will not accept it. So once you have all of your equations for lines, all of your integrals set up, You have found your integral values by using Desmos. These are the things that I'm looking for from you. I need to have the equations clearly written out, and they need to be supported like mine were. I need your integrals to be clearly written out so that I can quickly check that. And then your integral values that you're finding from Desmos, I need both the value and I need the Desmos. So the Desmos you need to share with me, and you will send me a link. And my email address is abonders@shakopeeschools.org.